Hi, this is Dee at Aloha Astro. Let's take a look at today's forecast. The moon transiting Libra, Wednesday, June 4th, makes possessive love extraordinary beauty, or the perceived image of being superior to others in some way, both a blessing and a burden, as the moon forms a grand trine aspect pattern with Uranus in Taurus and Pluto in Aquarius, which directs the energy of magnetic uniqueness to a success at any cost conjunction of Saturn and Neptune in Aries at the top of a kite aspect pattern, while the moon also forms a T-square aspect pattern with Saturn and Neptune in Aries and the Sun, Mercury, and Jupiter all in Gemini, as well as a quincunx aspect with Venus conjunct Chiron in Aries. The Gemini planets in a minor grand trine with Venus and Chiron in Aries and Mars in Leo can embolden people to pursue who or what they want with charm and persuasion, increasing the odds that love bombing or a sales pitch will have the desired effect. Some people may be sincere in their intentions and overtures, but others may have ulterior motives, or a mix of both. If you are the one in pursuit, examine your true feelings and question why you feel you must have that person or thing. If you are on the receiving side of excessive or unwanted attention, are you being recognized and accepted for who you truly are, or are you being objectified or being used for some other reason? Trust your intuition and initiate some serious and honest communication. The Libra moon, grand trine, and kite can help you uncover the truth, strike a balance, or create a compromise. So here you can see all the pretty geometry that we have today, and pretty really is a dominant word. Appearance, beauty, how something looks, how magnetic or alluring it is, whether it's a person or a condition or an object, is going to dominate the day. But there's a fine line between the reality of something and then the perceived projection, as well as what is the true intention or motivation behind things. The only aspect or actually two, that I didn't include in the write-up are the Venus to Pluto square, which can increase the possessiveness and the ulterior motives, and the Mars to Uranus square, which can also add more impulse to I must have what I want, and maybe make it just a in the moment thing. This does not increase longevity, but it can definitely lead to the impulse of desiring something or somebody and going after it, but then you have to maintain. And there can be a bit of a challenge in whatever the situation is because of this T-square. Jupiter modifies it a little bit because it is a benevolent planet, but we still have the relationship axis of Libra and Aries being emphasized by both the Grand Trine and Kite, which direct all that energy up there to the Saturn-Neptune conjunction in Aries. And Aries is about the self, the individual. Libra is about the partnership, relationship, more than one person. We've got Mercury and the Sun, very close here to Jupiter. And this is where thinking, examining, looking at all the whys. I always look at Gemini energy as being a question mark. Understanding what's really going on and communicating. Looking for the true meaning behind any thought, intention, action. And realizing that we have a mutable Sun, mutable Mercury, mutable Jupiter, which means flexible, adaptable, changeable. Everybody wants what they want, and they want it right now, today, and everything and everybody looks somehow special and has a glow. But is it real? Is it lasting? Is it the right thing right now at the right time. And then why? What's the reason behind it? I do think that if you really tune in and examine yourself, you'll find out the truth of things because of this quincunx, particularly between the moon in Libra and Venus conjunct Chiron. And then, well, the truth always does come out. And Uranus is generally well aspected in the kite and the grand trine. It's the ruler of Aquarius, which is where we find Pluto. So we have some elevated energy going on to assist in examining the self. And that means whether you are projecting things out there or you're being viewed, you can still self-examine to find out the truth of your feelings and what choice you're going to make, what path you might take. There's always more than one option when we have strong Gemini energy involved. So if you're not liking what's being presented right now, look for something better, look for something else. And if you're not comfortable with the situation, communicate to discover what are the alternatives, what else can be worked through in order to achieve a desired goal. It's a busy day, it's an interesting day, and it's a day where you can achieve a goal that you desire, or perhaps establish and begin and establish a relationship that works for you. But honesty and sincerity has to be the foundation of it for it to be able to continue and be maintained. Otherwise, it may not be lasting and enduring, and it may need to be revised at some future point in time, or you may just, fall out of love or no longer want what you managed to get today if your motivations are not pure. Take care, have a great day, and I'll be back again tomorrow.